So, what are we doing tonight?
We're gonna blaze for the third week in a row. Because we love that place. That place is really good. And we're going with friends. We actually have them. Another couple, kind of like double dating.
And there's Chick-fil-A 3 months since opening, still packed on a Saturday night.
Look at that nice M3.
Are these heat warming seats?
Yeah, put them on to see if you notice.
Feels nice. Alright, so unfortunately we have a Blaze kick lately and we haven't been to Chick-fil-A, so I'm out of Chick-fil-A honey barbecue sauce. So I'm going to try something. I'm going to take this honey mustard, 5 grams, and 5 grams of the hickory barbecue sauce, put it on my chicken burger, and see if it tastes like the Chick-fil-A sauce. I'm gonna take this piece of broccoli just to like mix it together. This is just me saving dishes because I didn't want to put it in a bowl. Not bad, but it doesn't taste like Chick-fil-A sauce. Alright, so I figured I'd just show you guys me take the first bite of the chicken burger. So definitely not as good as Chick-fil-A sauce, but it is pretty good, and the macros are better. I guess Chick-fil-A sauce has like, I think it's 5 fat. This has no fat, so I guess I couldn't expect it to be as good. But 5 grams honey mustard, 5 grams barbecue sauce, it's pretty good. You could try it out, it's only like 20 calories, not even. Not bad. Alright, so I'm about to show you guys my overhead press workout, and something that I've struggled with a lot on overhead press is shoulder mobility. Over the years, I always had trouble locking out at the top of it, and although I still am not perfect, I have improved tremendously, and I owe that all to wall slide. So if you don't know what a wall slide is, this is basically what it is. You just get up against the wall, and you just go straight up, lock out your arms, and try to keep your back flat against the wall. Believe it or not, when I actually started doing these, I couldn't keep my arms against this. My mobility was that bad, so I couldn't even do this. I was kind of like this against. So ever since I started doing these, I do about like 3 sets of 10 before every workout. My shoulder mobility improved a lot. If you watch my overhead press now, it's not perfect, but I am able to get a much bigger range of motion and kind of lock it at the top, whereas I used to not even be able to do that. So if you're someone that struggles with mobility, try wall slides out. They're good for shoulder health, and they should help you out with your overhead press. So give it a try, and now let's get to the workout. What's going on, everyone? Welcome to the workout. So what you're going to see here is my latest overhead press workout, and then stick around and I will also be including my latest bench press workout. But what I wanted to discuss in the voiceover was a question that I got in a comment section, I think 2 videos ago, and it was somebody asking me my opinion on high intensity training for naturals. And if you guys don't know what high intensity training is, he was referring to like Dorian Yates style training, I believe, where it's very low volume approach, but where you focus on mostly high intensity. So I actually tried this approach back in like 2009, 2010, because I thought that Dorian was great and I wanted to follow his routine. So basically what that is rather than focus on a lot of sets, you do still do several exercises, but you really do like one all-out set, and it's not like an AMRAP set. It's really like you do intensity techniques. So for example, you do a set of 8, but then after your set of 8, you kind of do forced reps for maybe another couple, then maybe you do a drop set. So your last set, it's like really all out, pushing yourself as hard as you possibly can, not even to failure. You're actually going beyond failure. And then after you do that, you would move on to another exercise and repeat the same thing. And you don't do additional sets like that. It's just the one set per exercise. So my opinion on that is, although it could work, I don't think it's ideal, because if you're probably going to burn yourself out mentally before your body actually is getting the workout that it needs. And if a higher volume is probably the better approach to go through, because when I did this back in 2010, it did feel good at first, but what I noticed was that after like 2 weeks, I was really burnt out, and you're kind of burning yourself out prior to your body achieving the result that it really needs from the workout, which isn't a good idea for a natural or not natural, but especially naturals. So the only time I'd really recommend any high intensity approach is maybe if you're limited on time. So maybe you don't have the time to do multiple sets of each exercise, then you're going in and just doing really high intensity on each exercise and getting it done much quicker. That might be a better approach, or not a better approach, but it might be an approach that you could actually go with. But if you have more time and you're natural, definitely go with more volume. You're going to get better results doing that. You're not going to burn yourself out. And that's what I would recommend. Having tried both, it's definitely the better approach. If you're not natural, maybe high intensity works. I don't really know. I can't speak for that, but I'm just saying based on reading I've done and based on my own experience, high intensity is not the way to go. Volume is the key factor in really gaining muscle, progressive overload, and if you're really going that hard, pushing yourself, you're going to be burning yourself out before your body is actually getting the stimulus it needs from the workout. So I don't recommend high intensity. You could try it out. I mean, I know you never know. Sometimes you could react better than you would expect, but that's my experience with it. That's my opinion on it. Stick with higher volume approaches. Stay away from the high intensity, unless it's cardio. Cardio high intensity I do recommend. But anyway, the workout footage is wrapping up here. Like I always say, if you have any questions, comments, I'm discussing this because somebody asked it in a comment below, so if you have any questions, I could address it in another video. Thanks for watching. Hit that thumbs up already. I know you want to. Subscribe if you haven't, and I'll see you guys in the next video.